So, you know how you're always looking for those little extra things you can do to improve your runs? I know I'm always trying to find that next level.
Yeah.
And you sent over some stuff on tempo runs, and I gotta say, I'm pretty excited about this one.
Oh, yeah.
This could be like a total game changer, not just for like marathon training,
Right.
but any distance you're aiming for.
Absolutely.
It's like this secret weapon that so many runners don't even know about,
It's true.
and it can seriously boost your performance.
Yeah.
But to help us like really uncover how tempo runs do all that, we've got our expert here, who is basically a guru when it comes to running and training.
Well, no, I wouldn't say guru, but
Oh, come on. You know you are.
well, I do find tempo runs fascinating.
Okay, so you're telling me there's more to it than just running at a comfortably hard pace?
Well, yeah, that's kind of the basic definition.
Yeah, one of the articles you sent over called it that.
Yeah.
It's like you're pushing yourself, but you could still chat with a friend if you had to.
Yeah, that's a pretty good way to put it.
Okay.
But what's really interesting is that while you're running at that tempo pace,
Yeah.
your body's actually learning to process something called lactate more efficiently.
Lactate now, isn't that the stuff that makes your muscles burn when you're like really
Yes.
working hard?
Exactly. It's a byproduct of energy production.
Okay.
And when it builds up faster than your body can clear it, you hit that dreaded wall that runners talk about.
Oh, yeah.
But tempo runs actually train your body to clear lactate more quickly.
Oh, wow.
So you can run at a higher intensity for longer
Interesting.
before hitting that point of exhaustion.
Okay, so it's like tempo runs are raising your lactate threshold,
Yes,
the point where that burn really sets in.
precisely.
Okay, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
So this isn't just for marathon runners then, right?
No, not at all.
The material you sent mentioned benefits for shorter races too.
Absolutely. Whether you're training for a 5K or a marathon,
Yeah.
tempo runs can help build that endurance you need.
Okay.
And they have this incredible mental benefit too.
Really?
Yeah, they teach you to push through discomfort, which is such a valuable skill come race day,
Yeah.
regardless of the distance.
So it's like building mental toughness. Like training your brain to say like, keep going,
Yeah,
even when your body's screaming enough.
exactly.
I like that.
Now, in terms of how often to incorporate tempo runs, one of the sources you sent recommended once a week.
Okay, so once a week, or if you're going to the big one, the 26.2, bump it up a bit.
Exactly. But it's important to remember that these are just guidelines.
Oh, okay.
You always want to listen to your body and adjust as needed.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
So let's talk about like putting tempo runs into practice.
Okay.
You know, actually doing them.
Yeah.
The material you sent had a few sample workouts.
Right.
There's cruise intervals. That sounds pretty chill.
Yeah.
Classic tempo run, and then hold on to your hats, a marathon tempo session.
Oh, yeah.
So what exactly are we talking about with these?
All right. So cruise intervals are a good starting point.
Okay.
You're essentially alternating short bursts of tempo pace with recovery jogs.
Got it.
So it's a really great way to introduce your body to tempo running.
Easing in.
Exactly.
Okay, and what about a classic tempo run?
So that typically involves a warm-up followed by a sustained effort at tempo pace
Okay.
for 20 to 40 minutes and then a cool down.
All right.
It's kind of the bread and butter of tempo training.
All right, and that marathon tempo session.
Yeah.
This is for the truly hardcore.
Yeah, that one's for the long distance warriors.
Oh, wow.
It involves a much longer tempo effort, maybe 60 to 90 minutes,
Oh, my God.
at a pace slightly slower than your marathon goal pace.
Okay, wow, definitely working up to that one.
Yeah.
But no matter which workout you choose, like you were saying, listening to your body is key. I remember when I first started doing tempo runs, I was so focused on the numbers on my watch,
Yeah.
I completely ignored like what my body was trying to tell me.
Right.
And it totally backfired. One of the articles you sent talked about this. You know,
Yeah.
scaling back or even taking a rest day if you're not feeling it.
Absolutely.
Don't push it too hard.
Yeah, and don't forget about fueling and hydration.
Oh, right.
That's crucial for any runner,
Yeah,
especially when you're pushing yourself with tempo runs.
that's true.
The material you sent had some good tips on pre-run snacks
Yeah.
and what to drink during and after your run.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So tempo runs are more than just a random workout.
Right.
They're a way to train smarter, push past those limits
Yeah.
in a way that's sustainable.
Absolutely.
You know, it's about respecting your body's signals and making those adaptations work for you.
Exactly. Think about your next race. Those points where you usually start to fade, imagine how incorporating tempo runs could help you push through those
Yeah.
and finish strong.
That's a powerful image. I like that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we want.
Yeah.
Crush those goals. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us.
My pleasure.
Don't forget to check out the show notes for those sample workouts and fueling tips we talked about.
Yeah, good stuff in there.
Happy running.
See you next time.